What is up, car addicts? In this video, I'll be top speed drag race testing a new Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom versus the top 5 muscle cars. Keep in mind that this track is perfectly flat, therefore the results are not the same as testing it in the city or on a highway where the speed is different. All cars are fully modified. Also, as newer cars release, the positions of these cars may change. If you're wondering why certain muscle cars are missing, that's because they were too slow to make it into the top 5 list. The timestamps for each car will be in the pinned comment, where you can select exactly which races you want to see. I will also summarize the results and provide my overall opinion on the Gauntlet Classic Custom at the end of the video. Hope you enjoy.
Bruh.
I believe I can fly. Bye, have a great time.
Bruh.
Alright, so according to a testing of its perfectly flat track, that places the Gauntlet Classic Custom in second place out of the 56 raceable muscle cars currently in game. That is actually incredible. This thing has an insane straight line speed. However, in terms of braking and handling, it's not that great as you might expect from an older muscle car. It likes to sort of float over road bumps at higher speeds. It's not as stable as cars like the Pisswasser Dominator or the Vapid Click. And the brakes also seem to be not that great. Definitely have a lot to be desired in the braking department. It's sort of like a Hellfire, but with a little better handling and also worse brakes at the same time, which I guess sort of makes sense. Alright, so if we compare it to the car just before its position, which is the Hellfire in first place, the Gauntlet Classic Custom is pretty close to it the entire race, and I think that's very impressive considering how fast the Hellfire is in a straight line. Now if we compare it to the car just after its position, which is the Pisswasser Dominator, the Gauntlet Classic Custom beats it in both acceleration and top speed. It's just an absolute animal in a straight line. For reference, just so you guys can understand how fast this car is, I have a spreadsheet where I have all the times written down for this top speed test track for each car, and the Gauntlet Classic Custom gets about the same time as the FMJ. That's just crazy, a supercar compared to a muscle car. Now if we compare it to the fastest accelerating muscle cars in the class, which is the Hustler, you can see that the Hustler gets a pretty decent lead on the Gauntlet Classic Custom, but it catches up to it right at the half-mile mark, which again is very impressive. And just for fun, I threw in a race against a normal Gauntlet Classic. Now obviously that car is very slow, but I think it's cool to see the difference that this Benny's upgrade really makes. So is the Gauntlet Classic Custom worth over $1.5 million with upgrades? Performance-wise, I'd say yes. I think it's nice to have another choice of a car to use in top speed heavy muscle car races, not just the same cars over and over again. And the upgrade options and the liveries for this car are just super cool. Now, obviously over $1 million for a muscle car is still a ton of money, and I would only recommend buying it if you have the extra money and you really like the car. Anyways guys, remember to keep in mind the positions of these cars may change as newer ones release. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.